Hi, my name is Lisa of SwAYHEYven, and on Saturdays I volunteer as a DJ at WQFS Greensboro, and my show is called The Blend Show. So what I do is I blend several different genres throughout the show. I play about 5 songs per set. And this time I started off with Dawes, all your favorite bands. There's a line in there that goes, I hope all your favorite bands stay together. And, it was a great symbolic song to begin the night. That went great. And then I began playing the jazz and soul songs. I got through Rihanna Giddens at the purchaser's option. That went smooth. And then I played Gregory Porter's Liquid Spirit. And then after that, Dawes played again. Well, that's okay. That was odd. But then, again, I played another song. And then Dawes came through for a third time. At that point, I had to stop. And I had to go to iMedia, and I played some commercials. I announced to my audience there must be a ghost in the machine. So at that point, I just kind of talked, and I mentioned the movie. There was a movie about, the ghost in the machine. We all know that. And I kind of got it mixed up a little bit. I thought it was the John Ritter movie. So I talked about that, and then I thought, that doesn't sound right. As I said, I think it is a comedy country because I always like kind of offbeat comedy movies, and I talked about Dumb and Dumber a little bit, and I couldn't do it. I rebooted my computer one more time, and it still played Dawes. It seemed like there truly was a ghost in the machine, and he wanted to hear Dawes. Now, there is a story about a DJ that when the first station was first started, that the ghost still haunts the station. And he must have really wanted that song to play. And that's all it would play from that playlist was Dawes. So after shutting that down, I could only play from iMedia. So I began playing some songs from iMedia, and lo and behold, iMedia went down. So at that point, I searched my cell phone, and all I could do after I rebooted everything, well, why everything was rebooting was look up John Ritter's movie, and it was Stay Tuned. Now, how cool is that? So when everything was booting, I looked up the movie Stay Tuned, and what I had to do, I had to warn everybody about the plot, and that basically it was almost going to tell the ending. So I had to warn them to go ahead and turn the radio down if they didn't want to hear it. And so I thought, well, it's an old movie. They might not even find it anyway. And then I had to brag on the library, because guess what? You can find books, you can find movies, you can find everything at the library, and you can get it for free. And if it's not at your local library in your town, guess what? You can reserve it, and you can get it sent to your local library and just go there and pick it up the next day. The library is a huge resource. And so anyway, after I got that, and I told them, if you didn't want to hear it, turn your radio down. And so I read the plot of Stay Tuned, and then when I got through that and I had everything rebooted, I chose a different playlist, and we were able to get through the night, and the ghost was extremely happy. So what I think had to happen is the ghost wanted to be recognized, and he wanted, first of all, he wanted all our favorite bands to stay together.